welcome back and welcome if you're new. So today's video is my washi collection as part of my stationery collection series, and I'll link the series down below if you've missed anything. And as part of that, I'll also be sharing how I store my washi. But as well as that, in today's video I'm going to be setting up a little collectibles book where I can swatch all my collectible washi. So let's get started and set this up. I've been looking forward to doing it forever. This book is from Hubman and Chubgirl, and whenever I think of planning, I think of coffee. I thought about getting a book that had washi on the outside, but I love this book and it's something that I also consider a collectible in itself. It has this little green band at the side, a brown elastic around the edge to keep it closed as it starts to get more full. Just a little bit of print here from Hubman and Chubgirl, and then it's dot grid and it's 120 GSM, and there are 2 ribbons in it as well, one green and one brown. So like I said, I've been really looking forward to setting this little collection book up. So I'm going to stick this here to cover this writing. It says Washi Addict. And then I'm going to put this on this side. It says I love washi. I'm going to use this Muji gel pen in 0.5 to write in it. And I might even actually highlight underneath here and then right on top of it. Yeah, let's do that. In fact, I'm going to use, rather than a highlighter, one of my favourite Tombow markers, 228. And do a swatch underneath and then right on top of that so it's not plain, and then that'll be the cover. And then this I'm going to put on the back cover just for fun, and then everything else inside will be the washi swatches. For anyone who's thinking of getting one of the Hubman and Chubgirl journals, they are very handy, yeah, if you were journaling and you wanted to keep your stickers in the back. Anyway, so I'll set this up really quick and then we will start our swatches.
Too short to go through it alone. When I met you, you left an open door. I keep checking in to see if you're still home. Wanna be your light, wanna be your
Next I want to create a little contents page, but I'm not going to do that on this first page because of how high it's glued up. It annoys the life out of me, so I'm just going to stick that together and pretend it's not there. There, and then my first page can be here. I have a little sticker in here that has an emoji holding a bunch of washi. I think I'm going to use the blue one with a little flower in its hair, as well as this little emoji with the like washi drawer and washi on top of it with a piece of washi in its hand. Just for fun. I'll just set these to the side for a second. And the rest of it then will be the writing, plus I'm going to get an N75 and draw the lines across. Hold on, I'll just do it because it's hard to describe. Like that. And then skip one and do that, because it helps me visually to see the difference between the rows when you're writing something and then putting a page number, because I don't know, it just messes with my eyes otherwise. So let's set up a little contents page.
It's okay to ask for help, and God I found
So let's get started. Let's use an N35 Tombow, the fine tip end. Okay, so I have my pen beside me and let's get a little ruler that I can tear the ends off of my swatches and let's have some fun. So the first one is Animal Onesie Emoji. Winnie and Friends. Vampy Villains. Christmas emoji. And Little Chores. There we go. I have yet to use a full roll of any of my Coffee Monsterz Co washies, so I've stopped now buying doubles. Let's move on then to 2021. I have Book Nerd 2.0. Then Summer Critters. And then Fall Critters 2.0. Then Travel Time. And then Working Emojis. Then Plannerland. Tea Time. Coffee Time. A Spooky Neighborhood. Sleep Time. Sleepy Doodles. And that is the end of 2021. Moving on then to 2022. We're starting with Mountains and Meadows. Winnie and Friends 2.0. Floral Forest. Magic Forest. Potion Blue Emoji Heads. Classic Emojis. And this is where it's swapped to starting from this side and rolling out. Or as if you noticed, all the other ones had rolled the other way, and I'm glad she swapped to that because it's much easier. Well, for me personally anyway. The 4 Seasons. Fitness Fun. Princess Party 2.0. Cafe Time. Self-Care 2.0. Affirmations. Bills and Budgeting. Birthday Bash. Cozy Halloween. Cozy Christmas. And then still in 2022, she released a Wonder Pens collaboration, and that was fountain pen emojis, ink bottle doodles, and fountain pen doodles. And then she released an advent calendar in 2022, and this is the washi that was part of it. So we have morning routine, evening routine, evening fog emoji heads, sweet treat, and fruit and veggies. And then finally, for 2022, I didn't realise I had got so much washi from Coffee Monsterz Co. She really released a lot in 2022, and I built up my collection. But we have the 4 biomes. And that is 2022. Moving on then, in 2023, and I just wrote them on the wrong page 2 instead of page 1. So I'm going to have to put some washi there and cover it. Well done, Ruth. So the first washi I got in 2023 came from the January snail parcel. So it is Night Sky. And then this is also Night Sky, but in a 10mm version. The next was the April subscription, so that is Office Life, and Notes and Reminders. And then I got, and I believe this was the June pre-order, these next couple, Reading and Resting, Concrete Jungle, and then Little Chores 2.0, In the Kitchen, and then we have the July subscription that came out, and it is A Secluded Town, Light wood grain emoji heads, and dark wood grain emoji heads. Then we have Pumpkin Patch, Tea Time 2.0, Coffee Time 2.0. Then we have the October subscription, and it gave us a first with Vintage Stamps die cuts. Part of me wishes that these all ran the same way, because that way you could run a strip of the washi together and wouldn't feel the need to separate them, but it's not that big of a deal. It is a really gorgeous washi. And then also in the subscription was Around the World. And then I got Floral Forest 2.0. Ice Town and Winter Critters. And that finishes off Coffee Monsterz Co 2023. But in 2023 was when I first discovered Hubman and Chubgirl and got some of their washes, so let's swatch them next. First one is Honeycomb, then Buzz, More Coffee Please, and then Coffee. Then we have Let's Explore, and Around the World. And then still on the travel theme, we have Plane Ride and Let's Go. Then we have Happy Plants, and I have used a lot of this. Thankfully, I still have enough for a swatch. And Leafy. And this one really is on its last legs. But plants is such a universal theme for me. You know, you can use it any season, that's what I mean. So I've been using it lots. Then we have British Guards and Hello London. Next we have Woodland Mushrooms and Lovely Mushrooms, Lavender Love and Sweet Honey Bee. Then we have my one and only PPE tape, well, so far anyway. This is Hang In There. Terrariums. Then we have Halloween 1.0. And Halloween 2.0. Then Happy Autumn. And Autumn Leaves. Then Vintage Post. And Vintage Stationery. Then we have Wizarding Houses. And Magical Icons. And then this is their Advent washi. So we have Holiday Friends, Holiday Treats, and Holiday Stamps Die Cuts, my second stamp style washi. that brings us to the end of my 2023 washi. In 2024 then, let's start with the new shop I discovered in 2024. Well, it's not a new shop I discovered, it's the first time I bought washi from that shop in 2024, and that's Planner Monkey Co. So we have Bookshelf 5.0 Halloween / Spooky. Coffee Stain. Then we have Potterhead Doodles 1.0. Then Potterhead Doodles White 2.0. And then we have Coffee Lover 3.0 Purple. Coffee Lover 4.0 Grey. Coffee Lover 6.0 Blue. Stationery Lover 3.0. Self-Care Macy. Pastel Highlighter 2.0 in blue. And Macy Planters. That leads me on then to my Hubman and Chubgirl purchases for this year. So starting off, we have In the Arctic. And Arctic Friends. Then we have Don't Be Coy. And Calm Koi Pond. Then we have Coffee Lover. Love You a Latte. It's Coffee Time and Coffee Beans. Then we have Koala Love. And Happy Koalas. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave the rest of this and these next two pages for the rest of 2024 because I'm sure I'll be buying more Hubman and Chubgirl the rest of the year, and the swatches are quite big. And then that leads us into Coffee Monsterz Co 2024. So she changed her subscriptions to quarterly this year, so let's do the quarter one subscription. We have City Cars. And Concrete Jungle 2.0. If you remember the other one, it looked like daytime. This one is a nighttime version. And then finally, in our little collectible collection, we have Happy Hobbies. Ta-da! I'm so glad I did that, and I've it all organised and done. Let me do a flip through for you now, and then we can look at where I store my collectibles and then move on to the next bit. This is from Coffee Monsterz Co, and this is swatched with a 228 Tombow, and I just wrote Washi Swatch book. This little journal card type art piece is from Planner Monkey Co. And then that is the Reading and Resting washi I swatched because I wanted to swatch it here and here, so it looked intentional with covering that. And that is my contents. And then let's take a flip through the completed book so far.
Oh, the lilac snow drifting down so soft and slow. Outside my window, I watch it go. All the lilac snow. And though the world may seem so still, it's coming in a distant chill with the memories of winters past, of the ones I wish would have lasted.
This is where I store my washi, and I'm really happy with these. I don't know whether it'll ever change in the future or not, I don't know, but they're perfect. So as you can see, it's a little handle, and then each drawer has 2 dividers, and then the washi goes in a long row, and it took a while for me to find these. And as you can see, they don't fall or roll about or anything, and I just love them. This is just where I keep my HP sprocket. I just happen to set it there, but that's perfect. Whether as they fill, I'll continue to do that, I don't know. Maybe I'll just have ones that I want to reach for here and like create a full washi drawer, because that's something I've always wanted to do if I can find the correct inserts. But that is my collectible washi. I do have other washi, speaking of washi drawers, in here, in this little drawer. And these are just inserts that are from a set from Amazon. But I don't really consider this something that I would swatch, like I say, as a collectible. It's just the Accent Washi that I put with the collectibles, if that makes sense. And I'm going to show you the swatches of it, and I have a different book for it, with the exception of this one, which is my duplicates. So I love, for example, the Book Nerd Washi. So I bought 2, and this one is still in the wrapping for whenever my other one runs out. So yeah, I have them stored in there for now, but my ideal, if I had a washi drawer, would be for them to run in rows and have, I don't know, like some sort of insert that divided them. That would be cool, but let me show you this collection now. So like I said, these are inserts from Amazon, and you can connect them the way these are connected, or have them individually. See the way there's a lip there. If I wanted, I could connect these, and then they don't roll around your drawer. And then let me take you through the rest of my collection. So this washi book I had initially set up thinking it was going to be for my main collection, but I'm slowly phasing out everything that's on a coil or in rings or whatever, because I am a bound book person, and I would rather have my collection, in something like this. But I figured for me, because I have a channel, this would be good as a point of reference when I get washis in that are ones that are just, say I'm using this in the channel and I can't remember what the name of the colour is and someone wants to know, I'll have it. Let's go through. These are back in 2019. This was back before I made my first purchase from Monsterz for their washi. So we have, and I don't know if I have all of these left, but I'll see what I do have. So we have Kaleidoscope Washi in neutral. That's all I have left of this. And when it runs out, I've no intention of getting it again. I don't even think you can, actually. I think it might be gone, because that was a long time ago, that theme. Then I don't have any of the colourful left, so that's the Kaleidoscope Washi Colourful. Then we have these 2, and I don't have much of these left either. I used them heavily whenever I was studying for a project exam through work called Prince, and I just made my notes more fun by using like all the teacher stickers. So that's Teacher Washi Tape Duo. So you get one that's like watercolour apples, and then one that's gold apples. So I still have some of them left in my collection, but it'll not be long before they're gone. And then these ones, I no longer own the rose gold. It's long gone, and I have a little bit left of the gold. It's Metallic Washi Tape Duo Scallops. Metallic Washi Tape Duo Asterix, and the gold one is completely gone, and I own this much of the colourful one. These are ones I purchased from Etsy. So these are from Planner Press, and I still own this one. And honestly, this one's not really my thing. It came in a duo, but it I loved this one. It was like a knitted sweater with little silver metallics through it. It was a Geo set from Planner Press, so I still have this much left of this one. And then I have this set, which I still love. They are from Paper Dove Shop, and they were in a little box that I bought, a collection. Even a 10mm one and a 15mm one, and it was called the, I don't know how you pronounce that, but that's these two. They're lovely. And then these, all three of them have completely been used up, and Paper Chase doesn't exist anymore, so they're not part of my collection anymore. And then we have Erin Condren 2021. So we have the Flora range, and I still have this much left of them. I have more left of the pinky one here, and then I have a tiny bit left of the blue one. So I have them. And then Mid-Century Circles, I have just this one, and I actually gave this one away because it's not my thing. So they came in a duo, and I have the gold one, and I only have a small amount left of it. And then I have the 2020/2021 release. It was Layers. So I have Layers Neutral, and that's how much I have left, and Layers Colourful, and that's how much I have left of it. And then this is 2022/2023 Harmony Neutral, and I had a couple of packets of these. I just don't know why I bought so many, to be honest, because I didn't need so many. But these are the ones that are left from those two swatches. Some of them have more than others in the roll. And then I gave this one away that has the brown paper with the pink grid, because it's just not my thing. And then I have a roll that has hardly any left on it here, and one that has a good bit for this kind. And then I never swatched these, so let's swatch them now. These were Wildflower, so that was 23/24's range. I have this one. And then this one with the asterisk snowflakes. And then it was the same thing again, only green with gold rather than purple with silver. And then finally this grid one. And I like this one because it's purple and it has white graph. So that is my complete Erin Condren washi collection, these two here. And I consider these Accent Washi, and whenever they've ran out, you know, they've ran out, but there they are. At least I have this little reference. Then after that, I have my MT washi. So these ones were purchased from Amazon at the top here. So I have black, used like alongside, let's say Spooky Neighborhood or something. So I do use it, even if it's not very often. Pastel Olive, I have completely ran out of. It's one of my favorites. I'll have to order more. Beige, I have not very much left, but I actually have a spare of it, so I'll be able to move on to it, but it's a good colour, especially in autumn. Then lavender, I am into my spare roll, so when this runs out I will get it again. Gorgeous colour. Then matte grey I've completely ran out of. It's one of my favourites, love it. Pastel grey, that's how much I have left. Pastel orange, I don't use very often, but I do use it. I just used it there alongside lavender with the Cozy Cats theme in my planner. Pastel blue, and a very little left of it. And then we have, baby blue, and these are the ones that are from MT Shop directly here. I'm more into the pastel blue than I am that baby blue. It's a bit too, I don't know, this just seems to go with more of my spreads, but it's still nice. Anyway, greige or however you say it, I completely ran out of it alongside the matte grey ones is my favourite. Then we have blue or Ruri, I don't know how you say that here, like a really dark blue. That's how much I have left. Love this one too. I've hardly any left of it, really, hardly any. It's like a mix of black and indigo, and I don't know how you say that, but that's its name. Then again, that one I don't know how you say the real name of. It just depends what they call them. Sometimes they call them their English name, sometimes they call it a Japanese name, I don't know, but that's it there. And it's ash purple, and that again is one of my favourites here. And then we have cocoa, which is just a dark brown, great for autumn. And then pastel pearl grey. And I actually have, this is my second roll of it. I prefer that grey to that grey, the pastel grey. I don't know why, but it came in a pack of 4 for some reason on the MT website. So I still have another 2. So that is my MT washi and the MT spares. They're just the sort of Etsy ones I was showing you earlier over here. Then finally, we're at the end. I have some metallic washi. And these I used to reach for all the time, but I actually don't remember the last time I used these. But anyway, they're from Amazon, and I hardly have any left of a rose gold. I went through a rose gold phase, but now I'm more into copper. That's a copper one there. And then I have a silver one as well. And all 3 of these, like I said, I bought on Amazon, and I actually have a spare copper. I bought 2 of them. So I hope you enjoyed that. It actually took me a few days, as I'm sure you noticed my cardigan changing, to do that, but I just sat and took my time, and now I'll just keep up with swatching my collectibles in here and using this as a reference for anything else that I get. I hope you got inspiration out of it, and take care, and I will speak to you soon. Bye!